Hi everyone, it's Emily here. Today I'm going to teach you how to do Christmas pudding, a bauble and a candy cane. So let's go. You need a piece of paper, a pencil, pencil's good, and I've got these, they're so gorgeous. They're Caran d'Ache watercolour pencils. Ah! They're just amazing. I love watercolour pencils and I especially love this brand. So if you haven't got these, don't worry, use any coloured pencils you like, as long as it's watercolour. And you can use chalk or whatever. So let's just go. So piece of paper, pencil, let's go. Right, the first thing you need is you're going to do a nice big circle. Doesn't matter if the circle's not completely circular, but as long as it's your best circle you can ever do. And then you're going to find out if you want icing on the Christmas pudding. I don't even like Christmas pudding. I like Christmas cake. So we're just going to put your pencil there. Think about how icing kind of melts. If you can't do that, just think about U shapes. Just like that. Just like that. All the way across. And then what I like to do is, instead of putting the cherry on the top, put it kind of there. And you're going to do a little bobbly bit. So you've got the cherry there and you've got the bobbly bit. Then we're going to do 1, 2, 3. This is going to be your ivy on top of the Christmas pudding, which isn't always on top of the Christmas puddings. But we're going to do this. You're going to touch the top and you're going to go, whoa. And then, can you see what I'm doing? If you can't do that, and you think it's really hard, you could just do triangles. So you could literally just do that if it helps. If that's better for you, you do that. But I like when it goes, whee. So it's up to you. Practice on a piece of paper. Okay, so there's my ivy. No, my holly. Holly and the ivy. So then you can do a few blobs, because Christmas pudding normally has fruit in it. It's a really dense cake, so there's a lot in there. And then what you could do is underneath, you're going to go la la la. This is like the plate that it's on. So this is inside the plate. Remember, it's a cartoon, so it's not reality. So that's your plate. So it's kind of like coming off the plate as though it's like in space. And you can decorate your plate. You could just do that if you like. So that's your plate. Then we've got the candy cane. I've got candy canes on my tree at the moment. I love them. So just think about an upside down, I suppose it's like a J. So just a shape like that, a bit like an umbrella handle. Once you've done that, you want to go that type of shape, so like a rainbow. Then make sure it's the same, roughly the same thickness all the way. Then you're going to do this at the end. Smile. Right, that bit there. If I've done this too quickly, by the way, just press pause. So we're going to go smile. So it's like a 3D candy cane. Then on a candy cane, normally it's different colours, isn't it? So it's like a stripy candy cane. You could do a different candy cane. You could do a spotty candy cane if you like. Then we've got a bauble. I like baubles. Baubles. You did do another circle. Whoa. Mine's a bit of a bobbly circle. It's kind of a bit straight. But a bit of a circle. Then you can do a smile. Smile. 2 lines up from the smile. Then you want to do like another smile, so you're going to go da-da-dee, and then if I've done that too fast, hopefully I haven't, just pause the video and go through it again. So it's a smile, 2 lines up, smile again, and then a rainbow. Then you want to do like, I'm going to just, I don't know why, but I'm going to do like a zigzag, because I quite like something on there, it's a bit different. Then I'm going to do a little circle, like a baby circle, and then the baby circle is going to have thread through it. So you're going to go, whoa. Because a bauble tends to have, oh man, the bauble's got the string going through it. You want quite a thin string. Can you see? Okay, but to make the bauble 3D or shiny, just do a little shape like that on it. And then I'm just going to do some snow. Let it snow, let it snow. You don't have to do the snow, but let's just do some snow. Small, big, whatever you like. Right, let's go with my coloured pencils of joy. So it's these. Oh. If you want anything for Christmas and your parents or your guardians or anyone, your friends are able to get you them, these are brilliant. Honestly, I can't say enough how much they are amazing. So what I'm going to do is you want a really colourful candy cane. Normally it's red and white, so let's start with the red. You can do anything. You can do pink, but I'm going to start off with a chunky monkey. Yeah, I want it to be chunky around the sides. So you do one, miss, one, miss, one. So I'm going to do it chunky. I'm going to do it fast, but you want to do it really neat, nice and chunky. You don't need to fill in the middle. I mean, you could do, but you don't really need to. Okay. Now, because, you know when you think something's white, it is white, but grey always makes things look white if you go around them. So I'll just show you what I mean. Really thin this bit has to be. We don't want it too chunky because then it will look really grey. So this bit's going to be really thin in grey. I've chose grey. If you're colouring it in not watercolour pencils, if you're not colouring it in watercolour pencils, colour the whole thing in. Right, okay. That is all you need, because then you're going to get the water on it with a brush. So water, brush, and you're just going to do this. Do the white bits first. You're just going to touch outside, and you almost don't even colour inside. You just go da-da-dee. It's great to experiment. This is normal paper, so you don't need watercolour paper. It is awesome to do watercolour paper, but you don't need it to practice. If you want a finished picture, if you want to give it as a present or something, you might want watercolour paper, but this is fine. Okay, so there is my awesome candy cane. What you could do, but never colour over the wetness because it will never smudge. So when that's dry, we can do black in that bit. Right, my bauble. I'm going to do an orange bauble. So I'm going to go round. This is going to look cool because it makes it look rounded and 3D. So do the colour that you like around like that. Then the colour closer to it's yellow. So if you did a red, the colour closer to that would be orange. So I'm going to do a bit of yellow there. I want a little bit of silver there, because it's normally silver, the bauble bits. Don't have to do that. Didn't really need to do that. Didn't need to do that. Right, water. And you're going to go touch the sides, remember? Touch the sides, because this is where it's like paint in a pencil. Now I'm going to get this brush, rinse it, and then it's called blend, but you're going to blend it in, smudge it in, because what you want is you want a light bit. It looks really cool when you do the light bit. Rinse out again. We're going to do grey, da-da-dee. Then just draw around that bit. Okay, there's my bauble. Christmas pudding. I'm doing this too quick, but just pause if you need to, because I'm trying to get through. Well, I'm trying to do Father Christmas. I've got loads to do, and I really want to make sure I do a lot for you. So Christmas pudding. This is my brown. Doesn't look brown from here, but it's definitely my brown. Because there's so many raisins and fruit in the Christmas pudding, we're going to do it red and brown. So we want to go round the icing. I mean, it doesn't have to be icing. I think it's like cream or custard, but you know, it's still yummy, isn't it? Unless you don't like Christmas pudding like me. I like sponge. Oh, I love sponge. Sponge and jam in a cake. Oh, so good. Then red for the cherry, or whatever that might be, but you only want to go round it, you don't want to go inside it. Then green for my leaf. So I'm going to do, like I did with everything else, I'm going to do round the sides. You don't have to do this. You could literally colour the whole thing in. So I'll colour all this in just so you can see what it looks like. Because it's better to do it like that. It looks more natural. Because to do it like that's fine, but it's not as, doesn't look as cool. Now remember, if something's white, get a grey. And just do a skinny, thin line. Doesn't have to be all over the place, but round the edges. Round the edges. Okay. My plate. Oh, my hand hurts using watercolours. Okay, my plate's going to be purple. Doesn't have to be, but I quite like the idea of a purple plate. I've only got one spoon at home because I don't tend to have much cutlery, but I've got to buy some more spoons because I am hosting Christmas dinner this year, all my family. So yes, I need some spoons. Spoons and forks and knives. Okay, now that's how I've done it because there's a little bit of shadow under there. So now we're gonna take the water. Okay, do the lightest first. So we're gonna touch that bit there. You don't need to colour all of it because it's already white, so it doesn't matter. So you're just going around there just to show that it's not completely not 3D. You want it to look 3D, and that's why you're doing it. So we do the cherry next. Okay. You don't need to colour the whole middle, remember. And this bit looks awesome. I'm using a really big brush. So you're obviously going to be super neat. Whoa. Yeah, you're going to be really neat, so don't worry if mine looks slightly strange. And I'm drawing from the side. There's your Christmas pudding! And da-da-da. What I do sometimes, when I dip the water in, I sort of do that to get rid of some of the water, because otherwise I've got too much water on my big brush. This is the one that we didn't do around the edges, and I'll show you. It looks fine, but for some reason I think those look more like they've got more character. Character as in it's got more to it. It looks more like it's an object rather than a flat surface. Right, I'm going to rinse out again. If you want it to be lighter, rinse out and then go over with the water. Then I'm going to do my other bit of plate. I'm liking this purple. Oof, it's nice. I'm going to keep some of it white, I think. Just la la la, la 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 la. Okay, and the best thing about drawing is you can literally decide what you want. Now, grey for the snow. Only going to go around a little bit. A little bit. Are you getting excited about Christmas? Because I am. I've wrapped so many presents. Right, water. Let's go. Oh, I should have Christmas music on, shouldn't I? There we go. Isn't that cool? Really like that. I could literally do that so you can see it better. Okay, so have an amazing Christmas. I'm going to do probably 5 or 6 more, maybe 10 if I get adventurous videos. So Father Christmas, various other things I can't think of. A present would be really, really cool to do as well. So happy drawing. Send me, some of you have been sending me pictures in of the reindeer, which has been so lovely to see. So please feel free to send me all your pictures in and let me know. And my email address is e@emmylouart.com. Just click onto the link and it should have something on there. Okay, have a lovely Christmas. Enjoy drawing. Subscribe, like, and I'll speak to you later. Mwah.